Naoya Inoue has just beaten Luis Nery via 6th round knockout. And yes, wow. Honestly, Inoue getting dropped in the first round, Inoue then dropping Nery in the second round, Inoue then dropping Nery again with another lead hook in the 5th round, and then knocking him spark out in this. Well, didn't knock him spark out, but knocked him out in the 6th. Yeah. Fantastic stuff to see from both guys, to be fair. Well, especially Inoue. Nery surprised me, dropped Inoue, fair play. Drops him for the first time in his career. Fair play to Nery, hold my hands up, fair play. Wasn't expecting that at all. But oh, Jesus Christ. But apart from that, he got absolutely schooled. Inoue absolutely schooled Nery for the rest of the fight. And it was just easy work for Inoue, to be fair. And I was saying in my watch along, you could tell from that 4th round when Inoue started to showboat that he had Nery where he wanted him. You could tell. And when Inoue was showboating, like saying hit me and all that, tapping his shin, saying hit me, and just showboating to the crowd, you know, he knew that he had Nery where he wanted him. He was in his range, and that's when he was moving around really well, showing his slick defense, showing his incredible footwork. And it was just great stuff to see from Inoue, to be fair. Great stuff to see. And I feel like a big problem from Nery, as I was pointing out throughout and before the fight, was his overswinging all the time. And the first time Nery got knocked down, it was because he massively overswung, and Inoue caught him with a quick lead hook, and that's what turned the tables again, and Inoue got his confidence right back again. So, yeah, and then Inoue took control from there, basically. Was doing well for the rest of the second round, picking his shots well. 3rd round, again, Inoue picked up that round, putting some good shots in. But it was the 5th, but it was the 4th round where we could really see the big improvements from Inoue as he was, you know, building his way into the fight. From that 4th round, it was starting to get good. And as soon as Inoue got into his rhythm, you could tell this isn't going much longer. Inoue's going to get him out of there. And that's exactly what happened. Inoue was fantastic throughout the fight with his lead hook. 2 knockdowns with the lead hook, and he was just able to control the fight well with his lead hand. But also was good, you know, didn't even need to feint too much. He was just so confusing, so unpredictable, able to just throw his straight right hand out really, really well, unpredictable. Then he was able to change the angle well, footwork really well, able to get himself off the ropes as well at times when he was on the back foot. It was just really good, a perfect performance from Inoue, except from getting knocked down in the first. Apart from that, Inoue just did absolutely everything he needed to do. Dropped Nery 4 times in total in that fight. Fantastic performance by him. Fantastic performance. And it's what we were expecting. It's what we were expecting. Basically, everything we were expecting. Inoue to be levels, show Nery levels in that fight and get him out of there early, apart from him getting knocked down early. And you're thinking like, oh my God, could this be another Tokyo Dome shock like Mike Tyson versus Buster Douglas was? You know, people might have been thinking that. But no, in the end, second round, Inoue was able to turn the tables. But it did look like at times, for the rest of that first round, Inoue was on wobbly legs. He was looking a bit unstable and a little bit cautious. Then in the second round again, even though I think Inoue won the second, well, he won the second round due to the knockdown as well. But, you know, at the start of the second round, he was looking a bit shaky on his legs when he came out. But from the 3rd round onwards, you know, legs back under him. Once he got that knockdown, full with confidence. And then round 4, that's when he fully took over. And yeah, he was eventually able to get Nery out of there in the 6th. And it was a fantastic shot to end the fight as well. His counters were fantastic. And I also feel like the reason why Inoue was showboating quite a bit in that fight as well is because Nery just would not open up. Literally, Nery literally never opened up since he got knocked down because he was overswinging and was there to counter. So it's like, in the end, Nery literally did not have anything that Inoue hasn't seen before. So eventually, Inoue was just able to take advantage of Nery and get him out of there. And, you know, Inoue is getting frustrated because Nery wasn't opening up, wasn't throwing. Because in the end, I feel like, you know, Inoue's game plan was obviously to counter Nery a lot when he was coming in. Nery was never throwing. So I don't know how he thought he was going to end up winning the fight anyway. Nery was just fighting defensive. But yeah, eventually, Inoue was being aggressive. And then Inoue was eventually able to set traps and, you know, trick Nery into eventually throwing and then eventually countering. Inoue's just such a clever fighter, such a clever boxer. He's so good to watch. It's unbelievable, to be fair. And a great performance by Inoue. Did exactly what needed to be done in the end and sets a statement. It's going to be really interesting to see what's next for him. I've seen stuff going on Twitter, and apparently Inoue said that he wants Liam Davis, or he said that, or he wants a fight in Telford. That's what I heard. And Liam Davis, if you don't know him, he's a very, very, very good British fighter. Got good power in his hands, very quick as well. Liam Davis, he's a very, very, very good fighter. It'd be interesting to see how he matches up with Inoue. Inoue probably beats him, but Davis is good and will give him a good run for his money. But Inoue likely wins that one, though. But yeah, that'd be interesting if that's next, to be fair. Or I was saying in my stream, possibly Inoue and Sam Goodman. Sam Goodman's mandatory at one of his titles. That could be interesting. Sam Goodman, unbeaten, 18-0. That could be an interesting fight. Sam Goodman's a solid fighter in his own right as well. I feel like he'd be a tougher test than what Nery was. Inoue could do that one, then move up to featherweight. Possibly a Lee Wood fight could be there. Possibly a Luis Alberto Lopez fight. That'd be an interesting one. Raymond Ford or Nick Ball, whoever wins that one. If Inoue moves up to featherweight, that makes featherweight one of the best divisions in boxing, in my opinion. You've got so many great names in that division. I really want to see Inoue up at featherweight because there's so many fantastic fights to make there. It will 100% be in the top, the top 5 at least, best division in boxing. Featherweight's already one of my favorite divisions, but with Inoue possibly moving up, it would be fantastic, to be fair, if he does. So, yeah, I'd love to see that. It's going to be interesting. For Nery, I feel like, get back, take a bit of time off, possibly have a fight in Mexico or something, then go from there. Possibly try and get some bigger fighters again. But, I feel like if Nery didn't overthrow, fights how he did, but he doesn't overthrow, then he could beat some real top guys, as he's proven, but he could be even better without the overthrowing. And with someone like Inoue, he was always going to be able to capitalize on that, and eventually was able to win. Anyway, great finish from Inoue in the 6th, and yeah, good solid fight. Enjoyed it. Thanks for watching this video, King. I'll speak to you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Peace out.